Okay, so today we're talking police harassment. Of course, this is an offshoot of a video made by actor Akah and
Nnani.
yeah, Akah Nnani. And one or two other videos have also, made their way online. Yes, about how the police have been, high-handed with the way they've started. After the whole NSARS and all of that, and then reformation, as it were, to the police system, and then of course SWAT. So he made mention that these particular people were wearing SWAT uniforms. They were not in a marked police vehicle. They were using some form of maybe a commercial vehicle or something, which of course is a problem. There were over 20 of them. It's not like the road was well. Yeah, said it, according to him. And this is if you were heading onto Ring Road. If you're coming down from Third Mainland Bridge, Ring Road, and you want to head into Osborne. Yeah, Ikoyi. Osborne into Ikoyi. And so there's a particular spot there. And what really got my attention from the video was that he said they were trying to move him into a dark spot, into the road that turns round into VI. So you go straight down this way is Ikoyi. And they said they were trying to get him to move there. That he got alarmed. Why would you want me to go into a dark spot? Shouldn't we be here? Yeah. And then of course someone saw him. I don't think they recognized him. He had ID cards and he had videos and all that to show. He said when they stopped him, he had to drop everything. But there was something remarkable about what he said. He said, what if I didn't have anything to identify me? What would happen? He saw other people there who were being moved away and all that. They were taken and all of that. And that also scares me for people. You understand? What if somebody doesn't have an ID card? What if somebody is not, we have over 60% or 70% of our youths unemployed. So that means that they will not have any means of identification by a workplace. What if I meet that kind of a person, a young boy who's trying to make ends meet, who, what happens then? This was somebody who could identify himself, and he made mention. So I thought about it. What if I get into that kind of a scenario where I don't have any means? How am I going to go?
It's actually a very scary thought, but having ID is like one of those first rules that, well, young people need to just make sure they abide by. Even I tell my siblings, I tell cousins, friends, young people, just make sure you have some form of ID, get something doing. Even people that are into all sorts of trade, I'm talking about maybe carpenters, plumbers, they always make sure they have their materials with them to prove that they are working, that they do something. Now, back to the issue of the harassment. There was a particular time where some particular parts of the road were considered unsafe, and they were calling for more security in some areas, right? So where do you find, where do you draw the line? Do we want security? Do we want them to be on the roads? Do we want them to actually check people? Or do we want them to completely stop? There's a reason why I'm saying this. Because of people who have also been through robbery situations in places like that. Okay, so that's my question.
This begs for a lot of questions and a look into, this basically just also amplifies a few other issues that we, even as human beings, face here in Nigeria, or on a regular. And we are constantly, so let's forget about let's put the police aside for a minute. But we're even constantly faced with disrespect, or utter violation of our human rights, whether it is the police, whether it is, the government, in one form or the other. Our human rights are often,
trampled upon.
Yeah. Now to the police reform. To the police force. There's always been that call for police reform. Funds being, that's total police reform. There's always been that call for it. Is the government doing anything in that regard? First of all, those are questions that need to be asked, because I feel like it begins with the government. If they are not doing anything about it, it gives people this, individuals. I don't know. I really don't know. I wasn't there, but based on what Akah and other people who have been faced with such harassment cases have shared with us, in what ways are they Okay, maybe now the question we need to ask is, at what point does it become harassment?
I wanted to sort of give it's really wrong to compare it with other countries, but the truth is, in the US, the average black man will not have the opportunity to bring out his ID card to show them that he is working somewhere.
Well, that's another.
I'm just trying to say.
That's another.
It's a whole. I'm just saying. We're talking about identity.
That's racism.
Yeah,
that's another. That's
I hear
racism.
You, but I'm just saying, the issue of ID, being able to present yourself as somebody that works somewhere.
Because to be honest, Mike, the questions I would actually like to even ask Akah is, what were the questions that were being asked? So first off, why were you stopped? I feel like there are certain questions that you should be able to ask policemen when you are faced. No, allow me finish, please. When you're faced in such situations. I wasn't there, like I said earlier on. Yes, he could have felt, attacked. It's possible. It could have anything. I really, to be honest, I really don't know how to. I wasn't there, but I feel that this just calls for the need for a police reform. I'm just going to, end there.
So, as it stands here, let's hopefully, there are a lot of hotspots that we know. We know Akah Nnani on that bridge, or Akah Nnani on the bridge. We know Long Bridge, a few places that I think the police knows. Ikeja, Oshodi, we need more people in such places. We need the police in such places. If they are there, we'll need them at those places that we know that there are problems. And hopefully, let's hope that the police is not harassing people, asking them for things. I mean, he said that he had the key holder. There's a key holder he had that was a drum, and they said that was jazz. That's taking it too far. So we call on the police. We know they are good ones, but please, please, please do your best to ensure that you make us believe that statement, that you are our friend. Say police is your friend, right? Please be our friend.
At this point, we're going to take another quick break and be back with more. Wake Up Nigeria continues.